Cologne.
Awesome.
He was awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was a great
he's a pool
music.
player, too.
2 beautiful songs. One of his own songs, and obviously an Adele song, I think it was, right? What
Yes.
a great song it was. He did a great job. So we're gonna let some people come on in.
All right. You know how this goes. Get that phone.
Yes.
Start sharing it out,
Let's
guys.
Hit those share buttons. Let's get the likes buttons.
We're gonna do it right now.
We're going to give you guys some pool information. We're going to get you guys all up to date on what happened and what's going to happen, what's possibly going to happen. And so we need you guys to share and like, get involved in the show, because this is big things. Yale Billiards and Shark Stream team and myself are making it happen here. We're doing what we got to do.
Yeah, exactly.
One quick thing right here I did want to mention, there is a charity tournament here for Nick Malley Benefit 8-Ball Tournament, and it's supporting suicide awareness, which I'm sure touches everybody at some point, everybody a little different, but if we can help them raise some money, I would definitely like to do that.
You go right there, guys.
That's the event right there.
This is going to be upside down. My apologies for that, but it's going to be upside down.
And from what I want to understand, that the event is full, but you can still donate. You can call them, and it is actually at Lebanon Tap Room on 385 Beaumont Highway, Lebanon, Connecticut. So obviously we have some of their players come up and play on our stream, and then we want to support anybody with for this cause as well.
Yeah.
But please, if you're in that area, if you want to donate some money, donate your time, or you can call. Is there a phone number on there?
Yes, there is a phone number. His name is Wayne. We're going to call 860-608-0383 for any questions. We're going to get that out there. We're actually going to post this same flyer on the Shark Stream, and we're going to post that number out there for everybody so that everybody can get some information for it. Like we said, the tournament's likely full. You can double check and see if it's not. And even if it isn't full, you can make a donation. All of these donations are going to go to the Brian Daigle Foundation, which of course is anchored in hope and empowered to support, and it's dedicated to the healing of grieving adults as well as community education on suicide prevention and awareness. And there's so many families out there that have been touched, unfortunately, by the horrificness of suicide, and it's very unfortunate. So this is a very good cause, of course.
Anything you can do, we'd definitely be grateful.
Yeah.
Nick Malley, is that correct, his last
Yes,
name?
Nick Malley,
Nick
yes.
Malley, from what I read a little bit about it, he was a father, a son, a brother, so he obviously was loved by a lot of people, so this is very important to them and of course all of us. So please check that out. We'll put it on our Facebook page, but if you want to do anything, can do anything, there's $300 added to the tournament. There's food and raffle prizes. Like I said, even if you can't
go
make
wrong,
it,
guys.
you can go help and donate, maybe win some raffle prizes and donate some money.
Yeah, and it's going to be good action. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be quite a few good players there. I'm sure there's going to be a couple killers who show up here or there to come try to play in the event. So, definitely a good drive. You said it was, I believe, Lebanon, right?
Yeah, Lebanon.
I mean, you're heading right down Route 9 to get there, if I'm not mistaken.
Go to casino, make a day of it.
Yeah, head towards the Colchester area, and you're going to be on your way. So
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a great country out there in Connecticut. It really is, and definitely a good drive if you're looking for a little day trip.
Yep. Thank you, Karen Harrington. Send me an email, let us know about that, and of course, we can share anything that you guys want on the Shark Stream.
If you have stuff too.
Yeah, pool related or charity related. We're all about that. We do a lot of charities here at Yale Billiards and the Shark Stream.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Man, we got stuff to talk about tonight on top of that, too.
Yes, we do.
We definitely wanted to get that one out there for you, so hopefully everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch are going to be checking that one out. If you're in the area, if you're not in the area, just, ask us how it went. I'm sure we'll be able to get some results. So, Karen, if you're listening to us, please, let's get those results out there.
Yes, absolutely.
And we got a ton of people here. Obviously, you're jumping in, 22 people jumping in, so please share it out. We're going to be talking Derby City Classic. What
classic.
An event!
What a name, Classic. It was a classic right off from the hop. It was a great event. Our guy Jason Shaw did fantastic.
Yep.
Naoki Oi did okay, not great, but he did okay. He was in the money.
Yep.
He just didn't get at the top 3 finish. I was hoping for him. And what else we got? Was some guy named Federer?
Yeah,
something?
There's a new master of the table.
Yes.
And this is pretty historic for the Derby City Classic. Just a couple of notes here. It is the first time that a European player has ever captured master of the table. Yes, congratulations to Fedor Gorst, former world champion. and now master of the table. So he's taken
Right.
2 big major titles.
And
in the
another
world of
European
pool.
actually won the other event, I believe. So
Yes.
there was no Americans that actually finished filler, right?
Yep. Well, we'll talk
Yeah.
about that exactly.
Yeah.
So, just for those of you who don't understand how Derby City works, Derby City is a 9-day event. It's a 9-day tournament fest. You're talking, it's sat in a beautiful Indiana casino. It used to be on a riverboat casino, but they've since moved it on land, and that has actually also changed the rules as well. We used to be able to get players in there who are 18 and older.
Now it's 21
Not
and
anymore.
over.
It's got to be 21 and over. So, it's a 9-day extravaganza featuring multiple tournaments, tons of side action and gambling. I mean, it is
the free
ridiculous.
streaming. Actually, Jason Shaw won the speed break contest. I wish you would have been there for that. You would have had a shot at it.
I would have drilled him. What did he hit? Like 29?
27,
I'm gonna crush him.
26.
That's it. I'm going to
26.
Shaw. I'll be like, let's put the money up right now.
He won 500. He did great, and but it was pretty awesome. Like you said, there was action rooms and there was side things.
I was seeing events. We were seeing guys playing $10,000 a game, one pocket,
30,000 in the middle.
Yeah,
I saw 30,000 in the middle.
30,000 in the middle.
Wow.
Like rotation matches. I mean, Banks ring games that were sponsored by the Derby City Classic. I believe Billy Thorpe won one of those Banks ring games.
Yep.
Although the Banks ring games were not any of the major events. There were 4 major events that were had there. 1, the Bigfoot 10-ball challenge. One of the few places in the country that you're going to find players playing on the Bigfoot 10-ball diamond.
10-foot table, big table.
16 players, invitational event. They brought in 16 of the world's top pros. The winner ended up being Joshua Filler. He ended up beating Fedor Gorst.
Killer Filler.
So Killer Filler takes down his first Bigfoot 10-ball title. But now, the big 3, the 3 that matter towards crowning your master of the table. You have bank pool, one pocket, and 9-ball.
Correct.
And it's all based on a point-based aggregate system. I wish I could tell you the entire structure of the point system. I don't think we all know it. It's probably kept under lock and key. If they told us, they'd have to kill us.
Right, and you know who's doing it? It's AccuStat, right?
Of course,
So
yes.
of course, the
Pat
stat master
Fleming.
himself.
Yeah.
The stat master himself.
So what we do know is that Derby City's been doing it the same way for quite some time.
Yes.
The point system this year was a little bit delayed. I do have to say, no disrespect to you, Pat Fleming, but could you please update your website because you're killing me over there.
Excuse me.
Me, good online friend who I've never met before, but I would love to meet. Phil Capel was doing all of the action and all of the coverage.
I think we're going to send a
And
message out to both of those guys. Let's get them in here. Let's get them on the Shark Stream and talk to them a little bit. I'm sure they would talk to us.
Oh, Phil's great. I mean, you have his book, Capel's Columns.
Absolutely.
I gotta borrow that book from you, by the way.
Yep,
I've been wanting to
absolutely.
buy that book from him.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, it was absolutely awesome. I got a lot of my information from him because this guy just stays on top of it. It was really hard for us to keep up with Derby City and the main events because the
Just
main
not
events were just
updated,
struggling with updating scoring.
We were
and-
actually updated more from the live feeds that we were watching than getting the actual results. And with so many tournament things out there with Digital Pool and the other ones, there's no reason why they can't even come up with their own app that's instantaneous.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily figure out a way to have live scoring for, especially
have to.
updates like
You have
Master
to.
of the Table
Absolutely.
and things like that.
Yes.
Because it's so compelling. In previous years, we've had cases where there were 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people that were still in the running all the way up until the final rounds of the event.
Yes.
And you didn't know where people were going to land. This year,
No.
it was a little bit more clear. Here's the reason why. Very first event, Bank Pool, came out the rip. Fedor Gorst wins your event.
Yes.
He becomes the first European player to pick up the bank pool to pick up a bank pool championship, and huge win for him. He gets $16,000 just for that. That's already on top of the $8,000 that he won in the Bigfoot Challenge.
He
Then-
definitely won a lot of money.
Yeah, and then he turns around and goes into the one pocket event and ends up beating Josh Roberts in the final, and now he's won both the events.
Yep.
So now not only are we talking that Federer was almost a lock for Master of the Table, the only other person that could have caught him at that point was Jason
was
Shaw.
right there in the running as well.
But he'd won 2 events.
Yep.
He's only one of 3 players in the history of the Derby, going back all the way to, I believe it was 2005, that has won 2 events.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. With those, I mean, everybody anybody was there except for obviously people that overseas that couldn't make it. But
Of
in
course.
general, I mean, Sky was there. I mean,
Everybody was there.
Shane was there.
Everybody was
Jason
there.
was there. It was unbelievable.
Anybody that could get a flight in was in that room. I mean, everybody that you could think of was in that room. On top of that, not only does he win, but he becomes one of only 3 players. You know the other 2 players that have done it?
No.
Shane Van Boening, and Efren Reyes. They're the
That's
only two other players
pretty
to
good
win
company.
2 events in one
Pretty good
sitting.
company right there.
Now, no person has ever won what I'm now coining the Derby City Triple Crown.
Yes.
It's hilarious that no one's called it the Triple Crown yet
Yeah,
because it is
definitely.
Derby City. It's
Yep.
near Indiana. You think Kentucky Derby, it's real close, but not so much. Either way, the Derby City Triple Crown, Fedor Gorst on the way. He ended up falling just short in 17th place. And would you know, it was not enough to crown him master of the table just yet.
No, he needed Jason.
He
not
needed
to win,
Jason to
not
lose, and
win.
Jason got all the
Yep.
way to 5th place before he was finally knocked out by Joshua Filler.
Yep, absolutely. And what a great event it was. And to give a shout out to the top 2 Americans in 9-ball was Shane Van Moning and another Shane.
Yes.
Another guy that I know him actually
Well,
kind of from.
Before we give them their kudos, I did forget to give the kudos to the person who won the 9-ball. And
Oh,
that
okay,
would
of
be
course.
not Joshua Filler, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, who beat Joshua Filler in the finals. It's his
and he
first
beat
Derby
Jason
City
Shaw,
crown.
I believe, too, didn't he?
If I'm not mistaken,
I
I'd
think
have to
so.
look back.
I think so, but
he
okay.
might have. No, Filler beat Shaw.
Oh, Filler. Okay.
Filler
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
beat
you
Shaw.
say somebody saw a post about that. You better thank your
Yeah.
fellow European for locking in your bid there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So Francisco Sanchez Ruiz ends up outlasting his fellow Spaniard David Alcady,
Yep.
and ends up winning his first Derby City 9-ball crown. And of course, he
Congratulations to
pockets
all
his.
the winners. Big stuff. Big money. Big event. So excited. Big stuff.
And on top of that, on top of the money that Federer ended up winning for Banks in one pocket, that was 32 grand there, plus 8 grand there, plus another 20 grand from Master of the Table. Federer, of course, walks away with over $60,000.
Yes, that's what I'm
in
talking
one
about. Let's
event.
make the pool players some money.
That's more money than get paid out at the U.S. Open and the World Championship. How about that?
Probably combined.
No, not combined.
No?
But close. They're
You
both
sure?
$50,000 events now.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good.
Matchroom,
very good.
Matchroom's put a little money in.
Well, that's what we like to see. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, can we get our first $1 million pool player winner
We
for a
have one.
year? For a year?
Oh, for a year?
For a
No,
year? You know
not
what I
even
mean?
close yet.
Yeah,
not even close yet.
Hey, 60,000 a week. You're on your way.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, finding 60 grand a week is still hard to come by in this
Listen,
sport. But
I like to see it. Well, you never know. We get some advertisements in there. You might be able to get some. So
Yeah, you never know.
I'm real proud of them. That's awesome.
and a super congratulations to our 2 top U.S. finishers, as he
Yes,
was mentioning
Shane.
before, Shane Van Boening and Shane Wolford.
Yep, and Shane
Shane
Wolford.
Wolford? What?
Yeah, he goes way back with Lucas. They used to play Battle Lucas back in Valley Forge every single year.
They used to be
They would go
rivals, they're
back
not
and
anymore.
forth, and they would play for hours and hours. I think he's a little old. He might be 21. He has to be 21 because he was there.
He has
21
to
and
be
22. But what a great young player, and I follow him because obviously I started to get to know him in Valley Forge, and he just
He's getting so good.
Yeah, he continues to do great in these events, and I'm looking forward to seeing him do more things. As Lucas, I'm looking forward to him to start really coming to his own this year in the Joss events and the U.S. Open, and Lucas to make some noise as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you right now, when I saw that, I was stunned. I really was, because the last time that I saw Shane Wolford, I saw a kid who played really well, but I saw
Derby
him
City.
still the Super Billiards
yeah,
expert.
yeah,
But I
absolutely.
saw him make mistakes.
Yep.
I saw him make mistakes that would cost him little racks, and I saw him, do things that let you know that he was a top player. He was a great open shortstop style player, but he still didn't have that full blown pro
Yep.
speed vibe yet.
He's getting it.
But he's got it now.
He beat Naoki,
you know?
I think 9-8. That's a big win right there. I mean, everybody,
beat a lot of guys.
You've seen Naoki here play. He is phenomenal.
Do you know who it took to take him out?
Probably
Filler.
Yeah. Oh, was it Filler?
Filler
Filler
knocked
Ruiz.
him
I
out.
would figure that's.
And you know who his first loss was? The Black Tiger, Carlo Beato.
Oh,
And at first, when I read it, it looked like Wolford had beat Beato, and I was about to be
Wow.
like, "Wow,
Well,
you beat
remember
the
that
U.S.
name.
Open champ."
Remember that name out there, Shane Wolford, and Lucas
coming up,
also.
guys.
Lucas put an invitation out there to Shane if he wants to play a match here on the Shark Stream. Shane, if you're out there, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Shane. If you're
We'll
in
have
this
you.
area,
We'd be happy to have you.
that would be fantastic.
I mean, Shane's coming. I believe he's from North Carolina, if I remember correctly.
I think
he's
so.
definitely
yeah.
around in that area, around the North Carolina
he's
region.
beat Lucas, I think, 3 of the last 4 times, so Lucas owes him 1. So
Yeah.
And
At the
Shane's
US
obviously
Open, they
stepping
locked
his
up a
game.
couple of times.
Yeah, he's stepping up his game here. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, so I mean, what an absolutely awesome event. Again, a huge thank you to Pat Fleming doing everything that he's been doing for the world of pool. And I'll tell you, man, you cannot deny how much Pat Fleming has done for AccuStats.
Right.
You know, with AccuStats for the world of
Absolutely.
pool, it is absolutely unbelievable.
Yep.
And, you know, I just hope that he continues to do it from now on. Also, Pat Fleming, of course, and AccuStats have linked up with Matchroom to make the Derby City Classic a true world rankings event.
Yep.
So if you go to Matchroom's if you go to Matchroom's world rankings right now, guess who's locked in? Guess who's locked in at tied for 6th in the world?
Wow, who's
Shane
that?
Wolford.
How about that, huh?
How about that?
That's
You've
something.
hit a new peak, my
Wow.
friend.
Good job, Shane. Let's go, man.
But-
Very proud of you. Very proud of you, kid.
But you know,
Good
of course,
job.
the world rankings for Matchroom are all going to be based on money made. So congratulations to him for making a little bit of cash.
Hey, he made some money.
Yeah, he made some
Yeah,
serious
absolutely.
money. I didn't see the exact number, but he made some serious cash.
Listen, like I said, there's money to be saved. And I saw, like I said, Jason Shaw win a $500 event. They were gambling on the side. Not to mention, we already talked about Shane winning, Shaw winning the straight pool, 14-1 world champion. He
Yes.
got money from that, too, the record.
Yeah, he got a $10,000 check from
Yeah,
OBQs.
and we're actually going to his party this weekend. It should be a lot of fun. I'm real excited about that.
Right? And more. He also, for those of you that are out there, you need to tune in to the local news very, very soon.
Yes.
We have secured a great interview with a local news outlet. We put a couple good words in. We
Yep.
ourselves didn't, but
Yep.
I have connections.
Yep.
And I was able to link up a connection of mine with the Shaw family, and they have graciously agreed to do an interview for the local news. So
That's awesome.
those of you other local news outlets that are talking out there and that are chatting out there, you better get on it because your boys are jumping ahead of you already, and they're on the case.
Yeah, it's a big
And,
deal.
this
It's
is
a
gonna
big
be a
deal.
big-
and
this is gonna be
pool's
a-
growing, man. I'm telling you, see it everywhere. See it everywhere. It's definitely a lot bigger. So,
Yeah.
good job. And Jason Shaw, congrats to him. He's still playing so good. And it was nice to see him. It looked like he's just having fun.
He's
out
coming
there.
around again. Like
Yeah.
you know, like I said, there was a bit of a low point there where he was working for a little while, and he's coming back. He's roaring back with
Yep.
some very, very serious
Yep.
some very serious fire.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, man, that's the crazy part. Is that
Unbelievable.
you're going to
So-
see a lot more out of him coming up. I mean, we've
I
got
think-
plenty of big events coming.
You're going to get a lot more of a lot of these people because these people are really hungry now. And the events here now, the money wise, we went over with just the 9-ball series and then it got the Matchroom series. And, it's just in this series, there's just so much more money to be made now.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be hungry. They're all going to want it. And don't forget, while you guys out there, like and share. Please share our content because, we need more people to view, to get more people involved and just get everybody more excited about this sport. So please share and like if you can. Much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's we're so thankful for it. I've been
Yeah.
checking to see with the comment section here. I know that we have comments on this, but I don't happen to see them.
Yeah, I don't see mine either. I don't know what's
no.
going on with the comments.
But that's all right. We're gonna figure that out.
Want to check what that message is? See if it's saying something,
yeah.
sending you a message.
That would be my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
she might be telling us what's wrong.
That's a personal message.
Oh, well,
No,
okay.
I-
So it might be. She might be saying, "Hey, there's something wrong."
Yeah, I'll check. It is a personal message, though.
Yeah, because we know if you guys can hear us, you guys can see us. Obviously, I got comments for some reason not working, but
Yeah, actually, I just figured out something that's really crazy.
yeah,
I just want you guys to know we want to thank you guys so much for everything that you guys are doing out there. And we just want to thank you because I've just found out that we've hit a spectacular milestone in
really?
the world of our stream. We have now qualified to be part of the Facebook Stars program.
yeah, I did see
And-
that. Yeah, that's really cool, right?
That is huge for us because
Yes.
it actually gives us the ability to utilize Facebook's thing. I applied for this a few weeks ago, like a few months ago, and
I was reading on
Facebook
it
told
before
me
you got
that.
here, and I haven't started it because we had to go over together to figure out how it works.
And
But
Facebook told me that it was
Yeah.
going to take a while, but apparently we've been approved. So, congratulations!
Stars
So
right here.
If
Two
you
stars right
guys,
here.
if you guys have watched anything on Facebook Live, Facebook streaming, whatever, and you've ever purchased any type of form of the Facebook Stars program or any of the Facebook Stars, by all means, please, if you feel the desire to use it, please use it.
Yep.
I guess it's working for us now, and now I have to go back and deep dive all of this stuff and figure out how
yeah,
that works.
They were
'cause-
saying they want us
wow!
to do a little clip on how to do it
Yeah.
and let people know exactly what you did so we can let them know. And
Yeah.
then we got to set up a goal of what we need for stars. I was reading a little bit about it. It looks pretty interesting. But yeah, thank you guys for that. And keep going because, we'll keep pushing. We already got musicians here. We got top. Do you see the post we put today? The players that have been on the Shark Stream.
Yeah,
Is just
and more players to come,
unreal.
guys.
Oh, yeah, a lot more to come. A lot
Yeah.
more to come for sure. So keep
So-
it going, guys. Keep it going. Keep the liking and sharing going.
A big thank you, thank you so much for that, because that is actually really, really huge.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of really happy about it now, because that kind of puts us into a different realm of streamer. Now we've brought pool into the main.
Yeah, the little
a
mainstream and live streaming.
Yeah,
you know, I don't think too many places have that.
No, I know of a couple, but not too many.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're keeping it big. I mean,
we're like our guys Roy's Basement now.
Yeah, absolutely. We got big stuff here. You know, we have we have the replay, we have the chalkboard. You know, you have professional announcers, you got live content, you got professionals. I mean, you got everything a channel can want. You know, and we're going to keep giving you more content. I think we got Robin Lucas coming up this week, which is going to be another great match
there for the list.
Yeah, that's going to be a great match. And then obviously we'll get back to work, Timmy. We have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Chat away.
Holy smoke! So obviously we talked about Derby City. We got to talk about what happened with Eric Tang's felt. Now, obviously, weather was an issue. I don't know if you heard what happened.
I didn't get to play my event.
So, you couldn't play yours. But they ended up having them ran late because they started late because of the weather.
So let's backtrack to what we had. Eric Tang held 2 separate events this Saturday and this Sunday. Unfortunately,
550 over, 550 under. Or something?
It was 560 and under and a 720 and under. Unfortunately. We also had a blizzard in New England this weekend.
Yes, we did. Big snow.
The blizzard, unfortunately, canceled the 720 and under event because, of course, we had a lot of players that were going to be coming from Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and they got walloped.
Yep.
So we're going to be holding that event later on in February. It's going to be March 26th.
Yep.
February 26th. February 26th. And we're going to be holding that event. He's going to be holding that event. It's still going to be at the same venue, Shooters Billiards, for the 720 and under. However, we were able to get the 560 and under event in. So Eric Tang held it.
They did start late,
yes.
So they ran a little. They're actually bringing 4 people back on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, one of them cannot make it.
Correct. Tim Nees, he said, "I'm going to take third. I got to bow out. I got stuff I have to do."
So we have 3 people vying for the 560 and under title, and
our very own Andy Downs.
Yeah, that's one.
He's playing against Kevin Norris, I think, right? Or Kevin Keeley.
No, not Kevin Keeley. Give me one moment.
It might be Kevin Norris. I don't know where my phone is, but I took a picture of it.
I have it. I looked at it before I got here, and I forgot the names.
Then they have the winner. On the winner's side is
Brandon
Coley.
Yeah, it's going to be Andy Downs playing Kevin Bourne in the semifinals match.
I knew it was a Kevin.
And the winner is going to play Brandon Coley in the finals, 1 race extended. So the loser of Andy Downs and Kevin Bourne will be guaranteed 4th.
Yep.
The winner will be guaranteed at least 2nd.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then whoever wins the match between that person and Brandon will obviously get first place.
Yep.
Timothy Nieves has guaranteed himself 3rd by saying, adios.
I
got things to do. He's actually going on vacation to see his kid.
Nice.
So,
well, I mean, we did what we needed to do as far as the pool event, and I didn't hear any gripes about it. It was the weather. They did the best they could. They started a little late because of the weather, and they had to close, so they had to do what they had to do. But kudos to them. I think they had a full field anyway. Yeah. So good job to those guys. Good job, Eric. Bluefelt runs a great event, and congratulations to all the top finishers in the money.
And thank you for taking everybody's safety into account when it comes to the snowstorm. It was a really great thing to see that a tournament director is being very active and knowing what's coming, so that
and doing what's best for the sport, not just what's best for maybe 1, 2, 3 individuals. You know? I like that for sure.
Thank you, Eric, for doing that, and we do appreciate the fact that you're a premier tournament director in the region.
Absolutely.
So
that's all we got for history. What we got now is what's coming up. And obviously last Saturday, we did postpone pool school out of Yale Billiards.
Mm-hmm. Because of the blizzard.
Yes, because of the blizzard. We have over 20 students signed up, and we can still take a couple more if you guys want to do it. It's a lot of fun. You guys are going to learn. We're going to set it up a curriculum. Everybody's going to get a couple pages the day of our lesson, and we're going to go over that, and we're going to break them up in individual tables, and they're going to have instructors basically go over what we went over for the day, and it's 2 hours. And if you break it down, it's basically $35 a day, which is cheaper than you can even really play pool for that.
Yeah.
So you're getting 8, possibly 10 instructors helping you guys out. It's no brainer. If you guys are on the fence, I would definitely do it. And if you can't afford it all at once, if you want to make a couple payments, I'm all for that, because I want this to be successful. I want the players to be successful. I want the instructors to have a great time. I want this to be a win-win. So that's what we're doing. That's this Saturday at 12:30. If you want to do it, send me a message, Bobby Hilton, or Yale Billiards a message, and we'll take care of that.
Yep. Pool school is going to be a great thing, guys. I mean, it's good for any skill level. Doesn't make a difference who. Our instructors are going to be a great group of people that can focus on anybody of any skill level and you're definitely going to be able to get your money's worth out of this one.
Definitely. The next up, we have this is obviously a lot of Yale Billiard stuff, and again, but obviously, like we talked with the charity event, anything people give us, we're going to talk about. Like, let's talk about the big one this weekend, Timmy.
Yes.
Of course, we have pool school, but we're talking about the US 1.
Oh yes.
650 and under, $500 event. Holy smokes, man! That's some
Telling
amateurs
you.
going to make 10 grand.
Could be a lot of money, man.
Some amateurs going to make 10 grand with the Calcutta, and it's unbelievable. Second to none. You guys are all signed up. I think all the people that are involved in that are going to be there this weekend. It's going to be off the hook, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be something I've never seen before in my lifetime. Have you?
No, not something that big. I'll tell you that. Also, I did figure out exactly how we got it here. I want to give a special shout out to Keith Waters. He sent 200 stars to us.
Hey, we got our first stars. All right, we got our first stars.
I believe.
Awesome job.
I believe that my lovely girlfriend may have also sent some. As well.
Nice.
And
I
believe
love
Hector
it.
Sanchez might have also sent some stars
All
as
right.
well.
Let's get some stars, guys.
He's a
Appreciate
level 1
that.
star sender for us.
Nice, very nice.
Thank
That's
you guys
awesome.
so much.
That's awesome stuff. But yeah, this event is going to be, it's an amateur event, $500 entry fee, full room, packed, everything sold out, it's prepaid, and it's going to be exciting. You're going to be able to cut the tension with a knife, but it's going to be a great event. And
Yeah.
Jason Shaw, he knows how to do it. Obviously, he's a close pool room right to us, but we're friends as well. So, we're going to work together to make this pool sport better than ever. We're not going to fight each other, and there's plenty of meat to be had. So we're going to make the best of it, and I'm probably going to be there. If I don't even play, I want to check it out because this is unheard of, Timmy. This is $500. Think about that, guys. $500 for an
entry.
amateur event.
Yeah.
That's a paycheck.
Yeah.
That's really a lot of money.
Like these guys are putting a lot up out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
this is huge. A big special shout out to Eric Vandervliet as well. He also sent some stars as well.
All
So
right,
thank you,
let's
Eric
get those
Vandervliet.
stars, guys. Get those stars. Appreciate it.
I mean, I don't have all of the numbers yet. I'm still learning this. So if I'm missing somebody, please bear with me. I promise we'll get to you.
We'll get it.
I promise.
So that's the big event this weekend. Don't miss it. US 1 Billiards in East Haven.
Yeah.
And it's right on US 1. It's on Interstate Route 1. So can't miss it.
That's a great event, by the way. I mean, the amount of people that are going to be there, and the fact that the Fargo is set.
Yeah. Of
Of
course, it's a lot of our sponsors. The Fargo's doing great here.
Yeah,
it's coming better.
It takes top amateurs and it cuts out the super big boys. So
I mean, you'll see Lucas and
this is gonna
Rob
be
crying
awesome.
in the corner, but that's okay. You can say hi to them.
They can gamble. They can gamble on the side.
Yeah, they can bet on themselves. There you go.
Just bet on all the other guys. That's all.
Absolutely.
lot
So that's
of
a great event on Saturday. And then, of course, Yale Billiards got 2 big things coming up. We have the Super Bowl party. And if you guys want to do that, it's basically, I think it's a handicap of 11 or 12. I'm not sure. But either way, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
It's a partners tournament.
With enough alcohol, it could be a handicap of 13.
No, definitely not. No, it's going to be 11 or 12.
We just got to get them a little fishy, guys. That's all.
Yeah. It's got to be 11 or 12. It's also, if you don't want to play in the event, you can come down and play for $10, play pool all night. We're also got some people bringing food. We're going to have, so the food's going to be catered. We're going to have pizza and wings.
Yep.
We're going to have drink specials. It's going to be an absolute good time. We got free raffle prizes, a lot of raffle prizes. If you wear your football jersey, you're going to get 2 extra tickets for raffle prizes. So free. So make sure you guys do that. That's this, not this Sunday, next Sunday, the 13th.
Super Bowl 56.
Super Bowl
Let's
Sunday.
go.
We're going to have no music, so you can listen to all the commercials. You get to listen to the halftime. You're going to enjoy the game, enjoy some pool. And if you want to play in the tournament because you're not so much about football, you can do that too.
For those of you who
How
are
about
about
that?
football, hopefully you guys are out there rooting on what should be a very,
Yes,
very even
excited.
game.
I
in the
really
Los
am.
Angeles
Yeah,
Rams versus
and no
the
New
Cincinnati
England, no
Bengals.
Brady, nothing.
Nobody there, everybody
No.
says America won this one. You got
Yeah.
Matt Stafford,
Yes,
finally gets his
underdog.
shot.
Yeah, and then you got Burrow,
Mr. Joe Shiesty himself.
and Joe Shiesty, but he acts a little cocky, but he doesn't act arrogant.
Oh, yeah.
And people like him. It's nice to see. It really is. He's really confident, and I'm excited about the game. So I think
gonna
our
be-
Super Bowl is going to be a blast. Don't miss it. You got
Super
raffle
Bowl
prizes.
squares?
Yeah, Super Bowl squares, raffle prizes, food. $10 to play pool, $10 tournament. It's a no-brainer.
And not to mention, great halftime show coming up. Eminem, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Can't wait.
That's our school right there.
Let's
Beautiful.
go.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
So definitely come and check that out. And on top of that, the fun doesn't stop there. Right after we get done with the Super Bowl, we guys, the boys, we got to make sure that we're giving it up to the ladies.
Yes.
And what better way to do
Absolutely.
that as pool players
Yes.
than to go get your lady and
Yep.
come down to Yale Billiards and jump yourself into the couples tournament.
The 19th. That's
Yeah.
this is. I've never heard of this before. either,
After
Tim.
dinner,
this is
of
new.
course.
This is new.
Remember
It's not
steak.
Valentine's Day. It's
Yeah.
the following Valentine's weekend, the
Yeah.
19th.
Of course, because
And-
Valentine's Day is for
Absolutely,
the
for
ladies.
the ladies and the couples,
For the
absolutely,
ladies.
for sure. But what we're doing is we're doing a couples tournament, and you actually have to be a couple. I mean, it's not like you can say, like, there's a lot of joking around on Facebook. Oh, Lucas and Mike are going to date for a day. That's not what this is about. This
Listen,
is about.
listen, at the end of the day, all God's children, but we all know that that's not really happening.
Yeah, no, exactly. This was brought up to us about a year ago from Kelly Hodder and I think Mike. They said, hey, let's do something that's just for couples that are, because we have a lot of couples here, Timmy.
Of course.
And a lot of good players. Couples.
course.
I mean, it's not full yet, but it's almost. We're only taking 16 teams. Well, list some of your teams. You got you and your girlfriend. We got Sean Dixon and his
Give us
girlfriend.
the trophy now.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I should. Yeah, well, it's of course, obviously Savannah, and then you got Stephanie and Sean Dixon, Mike and Nicole Netherland. You got, of course, Mike and Kelly Hodder. Ashley was talking about bringing her boyfriend down from Rhode Island, who's a really, really good player. You know
Yep.
him, right?
I
Jared
might.
Demalia. Yeah,
What?
yeah. So that's a really good team.
Is there a handicap limit on this? Because that's a little ridiculous.
No, it'll be all right. And
Will it?
yeah, no, it will. It's going to be fine, and it's going to be a great event. I mean, there's other team. Me and my wife are going to play. It's going to be a fun time. I'm telling you, it's $100 to get in for the team, and it's going to be a day event. We're going to have desserts for everybody for obviously Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and only couples, Jared. So it's going to be fun. Only couples, and I've never seen that before.
No,
Never.
It doesn't happen much, but
No,
it's definitely going to be fun.
Definitely. So you got that going on, and then let's see. That's what else we got?
We got a little bit more in there. I know we got a little more in there.
Yeah,
We got a
what
little
else here we
something,
got?
something in there.
Oh yeah, I'm working on a special event. We're to worry about that. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I think I know what that is. Yeah,
That's the
I think
one
I
we're
know what
working
that
on.
is.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
where.
know
So
about
we,
that one.
we're working on big events here, trying to make things happen.
We can't tell you about that one yet, though. We want to
No.
confirm it first.
No, we're putting feelers out there though with a lot of different people, and
Yeah.
what we want from you is let us know who you want on this screen to talk to.
Yeah.
We already talked to Bruce Bartlett, and we talked to a singer.
Yeah.
Right now, what do you?
We got to get some pro pool players. in
We
here.
get
That's
some
a
pro
fact,
pool
you know.
players. We can
We
definitely
just gotta
do that.
we just got to make the connections, guys. That's just all it is.
Absolutely.
If you got connections to some of these guys, by all means, give them our number and say, hey, listen, we want to chat. We just want to BS with them for a little while. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You're
We're gonna
talking
have some
15,
fun.
20 minutes,
We're
have
not
a good
trying to.
time.
We're not trying
Nope.
to hit them on the. We're not trying to hit them with the
Nope.
hard questions or catch them in some kind of scandal. We don't care about that. We're just
Nope.
trying to have some fun with some pros, guys.
Absolutely. So I mean, I got connections. So do you. So we're going to talk to Alex Kazakis, Mimi. I don't want
Listen,
to.
and it doesn't
Oscar
just gotta be-
Dominguez. I talked to him a little bit. So I mean, not name
And it
dropping.
don't
These
just
are
got to
guys
be
that we
New
talk
England.
to.
It don't just got to be New England guys.
No,
Listen,
no,
I'm
no,
sharing
no,
the Shark
no,
Stream
yes.
out. I'm sharing the Shark Stream out in Canada. I'm sharing the Shark Stream out in Oklahoma. I'm
been-
sharing the Shark Stream out down in the dirty South, all the way over to California, up in the Pacific
I mean, we had
Northwest.
Jonas on here. Where is he
Yeah.
from? He's not from Connecticut.
No, he's not.
So
I mean, if you're watching, because I sent this out to a group, and you've been sitting here waiting for me to mention the fact that I sent it out to your group. Well, I just sent it out to your group, guys.
Yep.
I might not know you, you don't know me, but you guys know the big boys in your area who got stuff going on. Why don't you have them come talk to us? And let's do some cross promotion.
absolutely, let's
I
make
like
it happen.
this.
Absolutely, any streams out there want to co-connect
Yeah.
with us? Let's make it happen.
Come on, Melina Mike. I know you're jumping in. I see you in the chat every once in a while. Come on, come chat with us
Absolutely.
sometime.
Because there's a lot of people we want to talk to. Obviously, Mike DeMarco, we want to get him on there, but we definitely want to get some pros event as well.
course.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. But there's big things happening on the Shark Stream. Keep the likes coming. Keep the shares coming. Keep the stars coming.
Yeah.
Keep the stars coming, man. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, I appreciate every single person who said stars. I didn't even know that this was going to be a thing. I literally had
I
no
was
clue
reading
that. I just
the
got the
email before you
notification.
got here, so I
That's
was reading
crazy.
it, just talking about it. But I was like, well, we'll talk when we have time. So as you guys know, Timmy and I are both busy. I'm running the room. He's working, so
Yeah.
we don't have a lot of time to sit and talk
I
about this
didn't
stuff.
get the chance to even check my email today. Now I'm going to go back and check the
Exactly.
email and go, oh, well, this is cool.
Exactly.
You know?
So yeah, it's very cool.
It'll
Very
be
cool.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now I gotta set the whole thing up. All I'm doing is just give myself more work here.
Yeah, exactly.
is
But don't
what it
forget,
is.
make sure you guys are
Wanna
still
get
continue
paid
to
for it.
like, donate, and share. Hit us up with the stars. All the comments. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Timmy and I are working hard for you. We got big things happening. Of course, thank you to all of our sponsors out there.
Title sponsors: Viking Q's, Simona's Cloth. Thank you so much. The Great Yale Billiards, of course. They may not be a title sponsor, but he kind of owns the place, and the booth is in here, so I gotta say hi. Thank you guys so much to each one of our amazing local sponsors here. Of course, Andy Gow, JJ Fishbein, Ben Strong, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, Harriman Real Estate, APA, Agency One Group, Vaculease, K Morgan, KM Maintenance, Nick Marino Billiard Sales and Services, The Enthusiast Shine, Pool Table Magic, Salado, Man Cave Memories, Modern Barbershop, Master Billiards, Michael's Deli, Jacoby Custom Cues, and of course their great dealer Bart Ravezzi. We are so happy to have every single one of you on the stream.
Absolutely.
And we have one big matchup that we
couple-
still got to talk about.
Okay.
I knew we were forgetting
Well,
something.
a couple things. Well, we got the Bunny Hop, which is coming up pretty soon. That's
Bunny
going to be.
Hop, what is that?
It's going to be a partners tournament. Just a regular partners tournament at Yale Billiards. So it's not going to be a $10 tournament. It's going to be like a $30 or $50 tournament, handicapped, and you'll get more details on it. But it's
Is this gonna be like a three-legged
No,
sack race?
This
We
is
gotta
going to be a
like.
serious pool tournament
Oh.
out of Yale Billiards. It's going to be a partners tournament. We're just going to put something together, 100% payback, because we're getting more involved in all these tournaments. So Crystal and Dave Z, a lot of people getting involved in it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll
All right.
keep an eye out for that flyer. And then there was what else are we going to say? You talk about?
Yeah.
What else you got?
We got to talk about a huge money match that got sprouted up.
Oh,
I
yes,
remember talking.
yes, thank you.
I remember saying that Fedor Gorst made all this money, and already the vultures are coming at it. That's right. Alex Pagulayan, the Lion himself, the only man to ever win a world title, a Derby City Master of the Table, a U.S. Open, and a World Pool Masters Championship, wants a piece of
That's
Fedor
gonna be
Gorst
awesome.
cash.
And
They're going to be playing a big set.
Yeah, of course.
And it's going to be on
it's gonna right
pay-per-view.
here. It's let's see, how much is it for, Timmy?
Oh,
it's
lots
going to be
of
February the 2nd through the 4th, 6 p.m. start daily.
50K in the middle before
race
we
to
even get to
10
the
ball,
side
or
bets.
race to 75.
Race to 75.
10
It's
ball.
50K in the middle before the action gets in as well. We're probably going to be looking six figures in the middle here, guys. It's
Oh,
gonna be
I'm sorry. No,
ridiculous.
it's 50,000.
And they're
It's
playing.
50,000 and race to 75, 25 in the middle each.
Yep. Each of them is putting 25 of their own money in, and then of course the side action is going to pour in too, because Pool Action TV is notorious for getting the guys with the side action.
absolutely.
We're going
It's
to be
gonna
looking
be
at
great.
a six-figure in the middle match, race to 75, no templates, triangle rack, and they're playing on a 9-foot table.
I like
Let's
it.
go.
I like it.
I like it.
And the last thing, I sold my Mucci Q.
What?
Yes, so I sold it to a friend that wanted a Mucci. He wanted the Joker. I ended up selling to him. So I'm calling Nick from our sponsor. He wasn't there today. He's at the BC event. I'm going to be playing with the Viking Q.
Oh.
So I'm going to be getting the Siege like Robert had out there. So I'm going to be shooting with a Viking and a Siege. So you guys keep an eye out for that. If you want to try out the Siege, let me know as soon as I get it. I will let you use it, and I'm going to pick something out that's going to blow your mind. I'm going to see if Nick can hook me up somehow. Give me something a little different.
We'll see.
We're looking forward to it. So I'm excited. I'm getting a new
gonna be
Q. It's always fun stuff, of course, with our sponsor.
I heard you dropping some hints out there. He goes, "Oh yeah, anybody got a cheap Southwest?" I was like, "Bobby,
Yeah, I was
cheap
outside-
Southwest.
I was
If that ain't
fishing
the
out
biggest,
there.
if that ain't the biggest oxymoron pool, I ain't never."
It definitely was. I got a lot of
Cheap
people that
Southwest.
call. They call me like, yeah. you
I got one for
I
4
had mine that
Gs.
got stolen. You guys know that. So I deserve
No,
it
I
for
didn't
cheap
know that.
Southwest.
So you told me the story, but
Oh.
I never heard the whole
I
story.
had a nice Southwest with Purple Heart, and we have cameras here at Yale, and I left it on table one at the old place. Must have been 15 years ago, and it was gone. We looked everywhere, and I'm sure whoever took it didn't even know what it was, because it was just there. It could be in somebody's basement somewhere. I have
Can
the
you
girl
imagine that?
from Southwest. If it ever gets returned, there is a number on it. I will get it back. It's 15 years. I haven't got it yet back.
Good
Well,
luck.
I'm hoping. So you never know. I'll get something. But I think I'm going to go with Viking. I know Rob played really well with the C shaft.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm going to pick something out I really, really like. It's going to be expensive Q, but I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to talk to Nick when he
be
gets
worth
back
it.
next week.
Listen, you were willing to drop almost $1,500 on the Mucci Gambler. On that
Yes, I
custom
did.
gambler,
It was
so
1,500 with
Yeah.
the Revo. I know Revo, the Mucci
I
shaft.
don't think you're going to worry about dropping.
No,
down
a
on
couple
Viking.
grand, no,
American made,
definitely not.
anyways, guys. You may
Yes,
as well.
American made, and Nick is an awesome guy. Gonna definitely looking forward to that. So, always big things happening here on the stream.
Thank you so much, guys. We are so happy to have every one of you. This is Shark Talk Live, episode 36. We're going to be peacing out, guys. We'll see you next week.